Hello, Gemini. It's Kay from Kay Loves Tarot. So then, you guys, let's check out your end of week weeklies. These are resonating from the... These ones are resonating from the 25th today to the 31st of 2019. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Gemini. Hey up, Tonks. How you doing, babe? Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Right. Yeah, you're just in time, babe. All right, then. Gemini. Right. Cool. Feels about right. Hello, Maria. It's been a while since I've seen you, sweetie. How are you? Cynthia, I'm doing really well, thanks, babe. Right, Gemini. King of Cups in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Refusal to walk away from a connection where something's just not fitting, really. Maybe a bit of emotional manipulation going on. The emotional connection's withered. Maybe someone needs to apologise for their actions here regarding this King in the reverse, but the apology's not coming through. See the Page of Wands as some sort of an olive branch. It's an apology. It's an offering. Right. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, we're getting impatient. The Hierophant and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Right, okay, you guys, we need to talk. We need to talk. Maria, great to see you. I'm usually working when you go live. I know. It's lovely to see you in the chat. Right then, let's get stuck in. We need to talk, Gemini. We need to talk. This, I don't know who the fuck you're dealing with, but if it's a water sign who's being emotionally manipulative, needy, clingy, obsessive, even jealous, they got you right where they fucking want you. It don't even have to be a water sign. It could be a Taurus for some of you. It doesn't matter about the sign. Whoever this is, I've got someone here who's got someone hook, line and sinker wrapped around the little fucking finger, and we're looking at obsessive emotional manipulation. I would not go as far as to give them credit of labelling this as narcissism. This looks like they know exactly what they're doing, and it's very much on purpose. You want to deal with this in a traditional way. You want the apology. You want it to be made right because you want to move forward, and we're getting a bit impatient now because someone's not following suit. And we cannot, for some strange reason, walk away from this. Oh, good God, you guys. Right, let me throw you guys a couple of romance angels and then I'll clarify this. Right, let me see. Gemini. So here I've got healing family issues. So it could be to do with the family member, baby mama, baby daddy, parents. Some of you could be dealing with an overbearing parent who, if you don't do what they want you to do, they throw a fucking wobbler and make you feel really guilty for it. Could be a child as well. Look at that, unrequited love. Not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. So that doesn't say, don't get me wrong, this can just simply be someone not feeling about someone in the same way. Whether that's them to you or you to them. I'm getting a feeling, though, that the one who feels like they are in love with someone, and it's not being reciprocated, we're getting this energy. Don't get me wrong, it could be on the flip side, vice versa. But I've got it playing out in the next week where someone's going to use some harsh emotional manipulation to get their own way, spitting dummies out left, right, and fucking centre. And someone, you guys, I feel, just want to deal with this in a traditional way. You don't want this hassle anymore. I'm definitely seeing emotional drainage on both sides of this. But we can't walk away. Why can't we walk away? Because the issues haven't been healed. There's no closure. I genuinely need to say to someone, you're not getting any closure. And the more impatient you get with this situation, maybe the more obsessive you get in. Because you need to know why someone is acting this way. And I suppose that overbearing need may make you yourself a bit needy and clingy, which makes it easier for an emotional manipulator to get at you. And I definitely feel that this is a case of you guys getting a grip over this situation and saying, all right, up until now, I've not been able to drop this. And I'm wondering if we see in the clarification the need to just leave it and let sleeping dogs lie. But we'll see. There should be some advice in this clarification for those that are going through these energies. If you're not, and this ain't resonating, then guess what? These messages just aren't for you, or you're in denial. Just saying. Check out your mini rising, or there's plenty of other extremely talented tarot readers on YouTube. I have messages for you at this time. So look at that. Could be a three-way situation, whichever way we look at this Three of Swords. It's not a fresh wound. This is something that you struggled to get over. This has been going on for some time. Emotional manipulation. It's exactly what that is. It's been going on for some time. If someone can't get their own way, they will make you feel really fucking guilty until they do get their own way. They do something wrong. They play on your heartstrings until you forgive them, but they're not so quick to forgive you or to apologise to you when they've fucked up and been caught. So, yeah, we have a past connection. So for some of you, this is definite parent. Or you guys are the parent. Maybe it's a co-parenting issue. I do have a soul connection. Don't get me wrong. But again, it's unrequited. So you could, in other words, this is basically saying just because you feel it doesn't mean to say they are. Maybe they're not. And again, the Kings in the reverse, they're not at an emotional level of maturity enough to understand this. You know what I mean? It's probably a case of bad timing because they still have got yet to jump in the proverbial plant pot and grow the fuck up emotionally. That could totally be the case. Look, I've got a conflict, being at conflict with oneself about walking away from this, just creating drama. Ten of Cups, cutting off the impatience and actually just riding this out, me smoothing the situation out a little bit better. And not just that, it's also about creating your own emotional stability moving forward without relying on them for that, because this is too hard to get over. So, emotional drainage. Wanting commitment, but it's too hard. It's too emotionally draining. It's leaving you with no energy. I've got a Queen and a King in the reverse here, so maybe there's a bit of guilt tripping going on both sides of this. Two wrongs do not make a right, Gemini. Manifestation. You see what I'm trying to say? If you're playing each other off against each other, especially if there's kids involved, all you're manifesting is jealous, obsessive, needy, clingy behaviour. Can we get some advice cards, please, for this situation? For Gemini, advice cards for the next week. So I've got the Four of Wands. Create better stability, follow tradition. If something's not panning out like you want, we need to get more patient and just ride this out until somebody realises what they've done. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Don't stoop to their level because, again, it's just going to create more toxicity further down the line. The Three of Cups, establish a friendship. If this is a co-parenting issue, establish a friendship. Ask for nothing other than a friendship for now. Maybe this is more about you guys getting back on track on a friendship level. And I'd like to say that because I've got the Six Cups there as well. And creating stability first before you sort of nosedive into another relationship with this person and it backfire. If you're already in a relationship with this person, maybe you're both undermining each other in different ways. And again, you're just rubbing up the wrong way with each other. If you're single and this is an ex, back off, get patient. You will more than likely hear from this person again, but you will have to re-establish a friendship first. They're basically saying this person's probably a nice enough person on their own out of a relationship, but maybe it's unrequited at the minute because the love just hasn't had chance to build. How can you establish a connection? How can you fall in love with someone when they're acting like an emotionally controlling, manipulative douchebag? You can't fall in love with that. Let's be honest. You can't fall in love with that either. Needy, clingy, jealous, and obsessive. So again, this is more about taking a step back and establishing a friendship. That's exactly what they're saying. And enjoying each other's company in small doses. It just looks like somebody needs to grow up emotionally here. Look, bad timing, bad timing. Take the blindfold off. Look, see what's in under the surface. It's bad timing. Now is not the right time. There you go, you guys. Problem solved. If you're dealing with someone like this, there's the problem. It's not the right time. It's not to say there ain't a connection. It's just right now. No, there is no love. There is no love because how can you establish it with these very severe negative energies going on with someone or with both of you? like I say, I'm feeling this on both sides. I'm not even gonna lie. And this is more about healing issues before we get this back on track. So yeah, there is a possibility this could come back around at a later date, or at the very least, especially if it's co-parenting, you guys can get on the same page and actually establish a co-parenting friendship here, okay? Which is going to help matters moving forward. But if this is something that could come back around in the form of a relationship, they're basically saying, you guys need to get to know each other over again because we kind of had a bit of a false start up here. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there then. Patience, back off for now, Gemini. That's what they're saying. So I'll leave that there. If anyone would like a personal reading, feel free to email me. It's below in the description along with the rates. Please do check that out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When you like the videos, it helps get this pushed onto the searches on YouTube. It helps get this noticed. It really helps me out when you guys do that. So, take care, you guys, and I'll be back after the first. So, we'll speak then. Take care. Bye for now.